Welcome back everyone to this episode. In this one we are going to be lighting the engineering hull. Welcome back to the build, everyone, and we are going to be working on the engineering hull here. But I'm just doing some final touch-ups here on finishing off the primary hull, and I'm just doing a quick lighting test on the flashers, and oh boy, do they look sexy. They're not actually flashing right now. I'm just doing a test to make sure that they are working. And I got a resistor on the red here, and it is just beautiful, beautiful. And for the top part of the hull here, this is the red here, it will tie into this in here, so the one resistor will work on them both. The resistor I'm using on there right now is a 470 ohm resistor. All these resistors are actually from another model build. I didn't even need all of these, and this is like, these came with the model, with the lighting kit that I bought for the model, and this is actually just a bonus. Before I really get going with the lighting here, I'm using the window maker here and putting it into the windows here. Just a quick little squirt into each one. And it fills it right up. The purpose of the window maker is just to diffuse the light. Is basically its sole purpose. It's like, you know, not being able to tell where inside there the light source is coming from. It dries pretty quick. But I still have to let it set for a while before I can actually start on installing the LEDs. Very nice. Alright, just gotta let this set now, and then I can start on the lighting. Just like I did before in the primary hull, I'm just gonna put lighting down the center spine, and it lights up both sides equally, which is exactly what I want it to do. As in the primary hull, I'm going to be using 5mm white LEDs to light up the engineering section. So I'm going to start in the back here and work my way forward. Okay. Thinking here, might, it's going to be a little more difficult here. It should work okay. It's just a problem trying to get this thing to stick in there. Oh, but it's gonna be bright enough for the... It should be bright enough. I mean, it's gonna be on a 6-volt power supply, so it's... It's really hard to get this thing to stay put. Alright, so I got those 2 rear ones are in place. Okay, so these 2 are not exactly totally centered up here. I might add another one on there, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so what I want to do here is put a line of lights down along the bottom here. And I might put another line up top here for the upper windows and the lower windows. Oh, this way. All right. So we're going to have this one pointing aft. And then, so this one's pointing this way, and all the rest of the lights will be pointing this way. Okay, one sec here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is it's a lengthy process. It's doesn't not one of those where it's done like in 2 seconds. just want to make sure that this thing isn't going to pop off. We don't need to have lights rattling around inside. Put one more. So right about here. And this in here will light up the navigational deflector. Okay, so I just need to do a row of lights up here. And the engineering section to be all but done. And right here is where the flasher fiber optic line is going to go. I'll probably put the light probably up here, and it just, there we go. Looks good. Just got to hook them all into one line, and that should be done. Now right here you can see I got the 3mm white flasher LED. You can see I've already got a hole pre-drilled here, or at least half a hole. And the run optic line down there. Alright, all done. Now everything's all tied in. I had to remove these two here for a sec because I forgot to put in the holder here for the stand. So that's in place now. Everything is in. And now let's just do a quick lighting test to make sure it's all going to be working. All right. Well, there we go. Very nice. Now remember, only a 3-volt power supply is going to be almost twice as bright as this. So in the windows there are going to be a lot brighter than what you can see here. Now I'm using 28 gauge wire here, so it's really quite small, and it's more than powerful enough to hold the kind of current that's going through these models. Okay, so engineering hull is almost done. I just got to do the flasher light here. I got to run a line that goes down to here and have the heat shrink on there to run the fiber optic line through directly to the light. There we go. Okay, that's all ready now, and this is pretty much all done now. Looks good. Okay, now for this section here for the navigational deflector, I'm going to put the deflector in. My customer wanted the deflector yellow, which is what it is in the movie, for the second version of the Enterprise. But I got the torpedo, quantum torpedo tube here, so I still have to put in a red light, small 3mm red LED here. I'm going to clip this off to get the LED in there, and then run the lines down, and they'll connect into these lights here. But I'll have to have a resistor on that red. And yeah, let's get that in. All right, let's get this deflector in first. I'll do final detail painting on that later. Okay, now for this deflector, or that torpedo, I'm gonna get rid of that. And let me see here. I need to get my red. Do a quick test fit here. There we go. Okay. Just had to remelt the glue there. It kind of popped off on me. And then we got the window maker here. Put that in there. It'll help diffuse the red. Just make it look that much prettier. And then I got 470 ohm resistor. Let's trim it down a bit here. Don't really need to worry about making a cowling or anything for that, because there's no other windows near it. Okay, so that's ready to go. I just have to do a little bit of modifications in here to get this to fit right. Other than that, it's ready to go. All right, got it all connected there. Just got to glue this into place. Just doing a quick lighting test. You can see it works fine. Looks good. It's a 470 ohm resistor on the red. Looking good. All right, now moving over to the rear section here. Got this section to go on. But on the very bottom here are two aft torpedo launchers. You can see the holes there. And this section goes right here. So I got to drill out holes on the side here and put a red LED here pointing aft. There we go. Get the back on there. Got that on there. Looks good. Get the red LED there for the rear torpedo launchers. Looks good. Now the last section here for the engineering hull is this here, which goes right here like this. So what I need to do is make sure I mark out areas here where the lights are going to go right here basically, I'm still going to do the same thing. We'll just put the lights along the spine here, but have them just splaying out. So I'm going to have it like here, and then I can just decide where I'm going to have them. So I'm going to use 5mm lights. They'll fit in there. There's enough room to be able to put them in there. Not really much any difficulty. Just going to make sure I drill a hole around here to be able to put the wiring down the hook into this line here. But yeah, okay, let's just okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably take about 5 lights. All right, so I got those all hooked up now. Got them hooked up into the mains there. Let's just do a quick lighting test. Good. Good. Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. And the next one, we are going to be working on the warp engines. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do some commission work for you, contact me at epyc.models@gmail.com and check out my website www.epyc.models.com, and also check out my online store. The link is down below. I'll see you all again later. Bye bye.